Hello, rejects. It's Greg here.
It's John.
We're gonna watch the trailer today for you, the comedian. You son of a bitch, yo. Bet this is gonna be awesome.
I'm so excited. What is it?
It's a De Niro film.
Ooh. It's a sequel to the King of Comedy.
Doubt it.
Here he is, my famous brother, Jackie Burke.
How are the kids?
Kid. We have one kid.
She's an adult now.
She's getting married.
I thought she was a dyke.
You say lesbian.
Got a possible gig.
What do I have to do at Children's birthday party?
Do you want a job or you want to be an ass?
Do I have to choose? What a schmuck.
Billy Crystal.
Let's talk about this abortion of a town you live in. Hicksville!
You getting this, Amy? What are you doing? You taping me? Give me that.
What is going on?
How many hours did you get?
100.
Me too. My dad used to love your TV show. We've watched every episode.
Always nice to meet a fan.
Well, we just had the one TV.
In Act 2?
This is the worst day ever.
Just a bunch of olives. Hey, look, are you free tonight?
What, like a date?
Or it'll be just an appointment?
I'm not sleeping with you. I don't know what you were after.
Look, you had a terrible day. You just said it. Let me take you to a place you might have a nice time.
New York.
It's adorable when celebrities bring their hookers to the club. Jackie Burke's in the crowd.
After everything I've done for you, I was there for you when you were starting out as a young man.
That was amazing. I feel like I'm high. Do you come up with all that on the spot?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
That was good. Thank you.
Are you free on Sunday? I have a wedding to go to.
Oh, really?
You could be my wingman. We have a few laughs.
Uncle Jackie, you're gonna get up and say a few words,
No, we don't want it to become a thing.
It's an honor being here to celebrate Brittany and Frankie's wedding. Can I address the 800-pound gorilla in the room? Flo. What have you done to my poor little brother? He was 6 feet tall when you got married.
This low-life brother of yours.
I don't know why you're yelling at him.
Who are you with your no underwear dress?
Don't comment on my dress.
I want to know what your expectations are.
Harvey Keitel.
When you look at my daughter and the way she's looking at you.
I'm not looking at him. What are you talking about?
We have 3 offers for appearances. What's it gonna be?
Go out there, big shot.
That is a
They want you.
No, this isn't your crowd.
You're a dancer?
Yeah.
Come sit on my lap. I'll spin you around like a draper.
You're viral again. Over 3 million views in 8 hours, and it is still climbing.
One hell of a trailer.
It's like a whole film right here.
Jackie Burke.
Now all I need to know is what happens at the end.
He dies.
Probably.
Gonorrhea.
Oh man, 4 people wrote this movie.
Yeah, you know it's gonna be good. Let's start off with some positives here. Positives. De Niro looks great.
Yeah, he
like,
does.
He looks like he
really
lost
good.
some weight. He looks like fresh. He doesn't look like he got like plastic surgery or anything, but he does look like he's healthier.
It looks like he's
than he
taking an
has been.
active part in feeling alive.
Yeah, he does. He does look a lot better. I mean, the cast assembled is exciting for people who grew up on like characters who were based out of New York. You know, you got Harvey Keitel in there. You know, you got Billy Crystal making an appearance in there. Danny DeVito from New York. He's got that East Coast personality.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a bit of an accent, doesn't he?
Yeah, he was in Taxi Driver.
He fits right in there, and I feel like Edie Falco fits in there too.
Or Taxi was the show. Not Taxi Driver was De Niro's. The trailer itself is just cut together a little weird. It looks like a heartwarming kind of good, nurturing time. It doesn't
like
look
a
like
human dramedy.
Yeah,
You know,
human.
like-
It doesn't look like it's going to go too dark. It doesn't look like it's going to get too serious. It looks like there's always going to be a personality in life about it. It looks like an enjoyable time.
But at the same time, it doesn't look like it's going to get too funny on you either.
Yeah, I like it because it seems to have a toned down, realistic kind of touch to it. It doesn't look like the stakes are high or anything like that. It doesn't look like there's an intense pull. But it does look like a nice, sincere drama.
Yeah, it
of
does.
this person's life, and then him just getting older, trying to make things work, falling in love. You know, had a past where he was a legendary comedian. Now he's older. Like I like exploring those themes. I'm wondering if it might feel a little. I don't know if the word's empty, but you know, having some type of void of drama. Yeah.
It's the kind of story that I do enjoy, but you know, we see this kind of thing every once in a while. It's that like older guy looking for love and a meaning to live. Like,
yeah, it's simple and it's pleasant, and I think this is cool for Leslie Mann to be doing this. You know, a film that's not a Judd Apatow film for her to be doing this role with De Niro. I mean, What younger actress wouldn't want to play De Niro's love interest?
Yeah.
I feel like anyone would take that on.
Well, the main draw of this for me is the cast, because the thing about, like, even though this is a weird trailer, I feel like the cast all really enticed me, like the charm of the people involved.
There seems to be personality here, like in all the characters, and it doesn't seem forced. Like, that's what I was enjoying about the trailer was, regardless that it doesn't look like deep, dramatic, Harvey Keitel and De Niro, like they've done in the past with like Scorsese films. It still is like, they look like they're having a good time. They don't look like they're just cashing in a check. It just feels like human beings talking.
It seems like they're actually doing a movie again instead of being like stunt cast for stuff, especially Robert De Niro. I'm curious about this because it looks like he's just in an actual movie again and not a movie that's like, it's funny because he's Robert De Niro. He's not supposed to be a dirty old grandpa or something
there seems to be a genuine vibe about it, which I really was enjoying.
Yeah.
I mean, at times the trailer did seem a little off in terms of like, okay, we're trying to encompass a lot of plot here sometimes, and I'm like, the trailer works best when you're just showing relationship interactions.
Show me some good scenes, because this was like, here's what Act 1 looks like, here's what Act 2 looks like, and here's just a bunch of random moments that are going to take place.
But the best moments of the trailer were all the human interactions.
Yeah.
Beyond just seeing like, oh my god, it's Harvey Keitel again, or it's Billy Crystal in there. Just seeing the interactions. Everyone seems to be playing off each other naturally, and I don't mind that in a movie. Granted, they're not my favorite kind of films, but I like in a movie when it's just like, just human beings talking.
The trailer to me almost feels like they wanted to make us think that this was a really plotty movie, even though I think this is just going to be sort of like a, just a human drama.
Simple time.
Just one of those slice of life with a little bit of motivation for something to happen.
And De Niro is very much in love with New York City, and this film has that kind of homage, old school love vibe to New York. And what's great about saying like old school, like that kind of jazz flair, stand-up comedy clubs in New York is it's still like that. Like New York City is still that way.
Well, and De Niro's like a real New York like actor guy.
So is Harvey Keitel. So
and that's why I'm not upset seeing them in something that's not a gangster movie. It's like this looks kind of like a natural way for them to reunite, just acting together. Because that's something that can become sort of cheesy. And like when De Niro got back together with Al Pacino, and it was like but it's for Righteous Kill, which seems
Taylor
like
Hackford,
a stunt, on both sides.
But Taylor Hackford directed Devil's Advocate, which had Al Pacino. So now when they do the sequel, where they're competing comedians,
Satan's Advocate.
Satan's Advocate. All right, Rejects, thanks for tuning into the channel. Appreciate you recommending that our way. If you're new to this channel, subscribe today. Get accepted, you fellow reject. John reads this to Jerry on Twitter and Instagram, and he does the social media management. Facebook.com/Bloomhouse and The Real Rejects as well.
Do those things.
And shout out to Al Pacino. I want to be in the comedian part 2. Gonna tell jokes. That's a great joke. Greg told me once. How did Captain Hook die? He wiped his ass with the wrong hand.